Somebody in my online beginner series course was asking me about the difference between knobs and loops in regards to the possibility of developing repetitive strain issues in the hands and wrists. And I think it's a great question, so I thought I'd make the answer for everybody. As you know, I make a lot of videos for everybody, but some stuff's only in the online courses. And there is going to be a difference between a loop and a knob, or a double loop. But also how you use the grip is going to make probably a bigger difference than which grip you're using. So a lot of my poi spinning life, I've used a single loop. Now these poi are great because I've got both here now. What I'll often do is I can pinch and then fold over my fingers, and then it cinches onto my fingers a bit. And that means if I want to, I can completely relax my hand. So one thing is relaxing the muscles. The other thing is how you're moving your articulations. So if you have a habit of, say, doing this with your wrist, it doesn't matter whether you've got a loop or a knob, that will likely lead to problems in your wrist if you're going into that extreme motion. So it's this habit of being gentle with my range of motion. That'll be more protective of my wrist than the grip itself. But if I'm using the knob, it's almost the same. It's a bit of a sticky knob. Knobs are from Spivers.com. So I can gently have them in my fingers and I'm still quite relaxed. Also, I'm only going through a gentle range of motion. So if I had the same knob, but I was really gripping it and I'm really going like this with my wrist, again, that will lead to problems. The knob isn't causing the problem. It's my gripping of it will. So whether it's a loop or a knob, the trick is to be relaxed as much as you can with your muscles, and to, when possible, use a gentle range of motion rather than extreme range of motion. So that's the best advice I can have, other than it's also good to shift things up. I think it's great to have 2 or 3 sets of poi, one with loops, another set with knobs, or one set with both, like this. And then to switch grips on a fairly regular basis, or even switch which fingers you're using with any given grip. Because with a knob, I can be between these 2 fingers, but watch, I can very easily switch to holding it like that. And it's been a habit of mine for a while that as I'm playing, I'm just often switching. Same thing for if you're using a loop, don't always put it on the same fingers. Maybe sometimes on these 2 fingers, sometimes on this finger. Sometimes I'll dangle it on my ring finger and hold it here. Again, it's just a habit because I know that if I'm changing how I'm gripping my poi regularly, then I'm distributing that any stress on the body between different digits. And I've had trouble with my shoulder, but I've never, after years and years of spinning, I've never had trouble with my wrist or fingers. This is all good. So that's what I can say. Yeah, just play it up, experiment, and make that a lifelong habit to be switching your grip a little bit. And with a little luck, you won't have any problems. I hope that helped.